Welcome back to LukeREACTS, where we react to everything weird, cool, or interesting on YouTube. Today, we have a very special video. We have the top 10 Naruto fight scenes. If you like Naruto, pause the video right now. Go smash that like button. Go smash that sub button. Comment down below, yeah, I love Naruto. You feel me? If you're new around here. Come on, subscribe. Why not? I'm a cool guy. You feel me? Let me know what your favorite fight scene is in the video, in the comments. And I'll let you know mine's at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. Let's go.
Ninja don't really know the meaning of the word subtlety. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Naruto Shippuden fight scenes.
Oh, okay, this is only Shippuden. I didn't even peep. Okay. Oh, this low-key might just, that one might be my favorite. That better be number
every
one.
day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
Their link is in the
We'll be
description.
looking at the battles that took place in this sequel series, and ranking them on just how mind-blowing, impactful, and emotionally poignant they all are.
Okay.
As you might have guessed, you can expect huge spoilers down the line.
Yeah, spoilers from my end too. If you didn't finish Naruto, don't watch this video. Unless you don't care about being spoiled, then stay tuned. But if you do, don't watch this video.
Number 10, Taka versus Killer B.
Okay. Not in my top 10. It was a cool fight. It wasn't memorable for me.
Pretty poor planning on the Akatsuki's part here.
It was terrible.
Shafting off the dangerous task of capturing the
to
beast onto a bunch of kids.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Must be
Sasuke was broken at that point, but he wasn't 8 Tails
level. This battle served as the perfect introduction to the rapping Jinchuriki, Killer B.
Yeah, that is true. He beat Sasuke's ass. Like, he ripped Sasuke a new ass.
While his bars may have been weak, the 8 Tails inside him was certainly not. A true monster, he nearly flattened Sasuke.
He was whooping Sasuke's ass.
Thanks to him unlocking the power of Amaterasu.
Can we just admit, by the way, Sasuke gets the most haxiest abilities ever, and he just to be weaker than Naruto. Just saying. Crazy, because this is haxy. Like, how he get this out of nowhere?
Sasuke versus the Kage.
Alright, we see how this is gonna be. This is actually a really good fight, though. Sasuke was wildin', the Raikage was wildin'.
Again, maybe Sasuke was better off with the 8 Tails. After Tobi / Madara / Obito declares war on the shinobi world, the vengeful Uchiha clashes the party and tests his mettle against the strongest ninja in the land.
Yep. The Raikage was whooping Sasuke ass too.
While the Raikage takes him to town with lightning-infused wrestling moves, he still manages to hold his own thanks to the power of his Susanoo. Seeing Sasuke slip...
What the fuck? What the... Huh?
Wrestling moves, he still manages to hold his own thanks to the power of his Susanoo.
What the fuck is a Susanoo? What the... Mojo, what we doing here, bro? Susanoo, bro.
Sasuke slipped further into the path of darkness, the confrontation with Gaara, it all serves to remind us just how wild Sasuke's character progression has become over the course of the series.
Sasuke was lost at this point.
Number 8, Shikamaru versus Hidan.
Oh, this is only number 8? This one was... Nah, this fight was high. It was fire.
It's quite the conundrum. Who would win in a fight between a genius and an immortal?
Well,
after the Akatsuki's
we saw who won.
Killed his mentor, Shikamaru also took the path of revenge, only this time he played it smart. While Hidan's inability to die makes him quite the difficult opponent to overcome, Shikamaru's tactics eventually win him the day as he proceeds to blow Hidan to pieces before he buries him.
Yup. Shikamaru is just so badass, yo.
While he more than deserved such a fate, it is kind of a shame though. We do miss that foul-mouthed murderer.
Well. Guess I'm not out of chakra.
Yeah.
Go figure, huh?
Number 7, Sasuke versus Danzo.
Nah, this fight was bullshit. This was the Uchiha clan and that's actually a fire thing. The Uchiha clan and their eyes are just the most broken shit ever introduced in Naruto. It just makes them God. It's basically God versus the world. Like, this is broken.
Both mired in
like, the only equal or superior to him is the protagonist of the story.
Was never going to end peacefully. Given Danzo's shady dealings pushed Itachi towards killing the rest of the Uchiha, and he himself was more than eager to get his hands on Sasuke's Sharingan, these two wanted each other dead badly.
Sasuke was mad.
The Izanagi.
Despite his frail demeanor, Danzo turned out to be no pushover, since he had a whole variety of Sharingan.
He had 2 arms. All was it 2 or 1? I know it was at least an arm full of Sharingan.
Illusion, and we're surprised Sasuke survived this one.
Yeah, Sasuke, wow.
Number 6, Jiraiya vs. Pain.
Yeah, this was a cool fight too.
A harbinger of destruction. And so, as your teacher, it's my duty to take you down.
That's tough.
This one was just heartbreaking. Despite his pervy
him
nature,
dying was Jiraiya dying was one of the saddest moments in Naruto.
Series, highlighted when he chose to confront the leader of the Akatsuki, who ended up turning out to be his old pupil Nagato.
It was just tough. Yeah, it was just tough. They jumped my son.
A valiant fight, even at full power, Jiraiya is grossly unprepared to take on the might of the 6 paths of pain. Despite meeting his end, he dies with a smile on his face, knowing he has entrusted his will onto Naruto.
Just barely glorious.
Yo, rip my son Jiraiya forever, even though they brought him back in
but glorious indeed.
Sad.
Number 4, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, and Obito vs. Kaguya.
Damn. it was just everyone in the kitchen sink. The house in the kitchen
sink. It may
sink.
have been a bit of a clusterfuck of a battle, but by God was it entertaining.
Not really. I didn't like it at all.
With more powers than she knows what to do with,
but she was broken.
Was an obscenely strong foe.
Crazy.
Even with Naruto and Sasuke busting out their new 6 paths and Rinnegan abilities, it took the aid of their allies to finally put the rabbit goddess down. The fact that Kakashi got a chance to shine with his own Susanoo
it was
just
fire.
On the cake.
Fire. Like his Susanoo is so fire. Like Kamui Shuriken. Beautiful fight.
Finally arrived.
Am I the only one that hates the design of like all the Mangekyo Sharingan abilities? And just I'm not abilities, the eyes. Like the base Sharingan was the most beautiful eye I've ever seen. And then they made it weird. Like that's just me. That's for me. Like look how badass he looks. He looks goofy with like circles. Like look how badass they look.
After tossing aside his friend's village and reputation for the sake of revenge, Sasuke threw his lot in with the master criminal Orochimaru just to gain the power needed to kill his older brother.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
Turns out their fated meeting was more than worth the wait.
Itachi looked cool, but that's just because it's Itachi.
Revealed, as both brothers use every kind of trick in the book in order to slay each other, eventually leading to Sasuke's victory. Of course, the whole thing is flipped on its head when it's revealed that Itachi was a good guy all along.
Yep.
Number 2, Naruto
Crazy.
vs. Pain.
Okay, so we know what number 1 is, and that's my favorite as well.
The hidden leaf is in
beautiful. This fight like shook my whole perspective of Naruto up until they brought everybody back. But when they started killing people, I was like, oh shit, this is getting active. Like Kakashi's dead. Like we clipped him. I was really here like, oh, I can get behind this. Like I can get behind this.
Power of Sage Mode, Naruto finally finds a way to battle Pain on an equal level. Watching him use legitimate strategy to defeat each of his foes while still maintaining the determination that's come to define
Naruto became such a badass in this fight.
Of how our protagonist has matured from the Oh, and yeah, Hinata totally confesses to him mid-battle. So there's that too.
Because
I love you, Naruto.
I love you. I always will.
Before we unveil our top
Sasuke! Curse mark Sasuke was sexy. This wasn't. This wasn't in the top 10. This wasn't in the top 10. But like we had Kakashi versus Obito, but not Sasuke versus Deidara. Like no offense, or even this, like no offense, but like some of those fights, like Sasuke versus Taku versus B was a bad fight.
Naruto versus Sasuke.
Oh hell no! My number one was Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance and the Kage. It wasn't this. Like, this fight was ass. It was ass, like, in terms of, like, ew, look at this animation right here. But it was ass in terms of, like, significance. But it was beautifully choreographed. Like, it was beautiful. But it was ass. It was ass. Like, it wasn't...
After so
at this
many
point,
ups
I
and
didn't really
downs,
care.
The anime couldn't have chosen a better confrontation to go out on.
Yes,
The
they
threats
could
of
have.
Kaguya and Madara may be behind them, but Sasuke and Naruto still have to settle the score.
Makes no sense. It was beautiful though. Like
As
they
their
choreographed
ideologies
it well.
The two engage in a fight that somehow manages to balance both spectacle and emotional resonance beautifully. On the one hand, you have jutsu so large in scale that they nearly decimate everything around them, only to be followed by an almost nuanced clash where the two fatigued friends lay on punch after punch, fueled only by sheer willpower. The best of what Naruto can offer.
Oh,
this
this right here was so beautiful. That was legit so beautiful. I'll give this fight that. Like, that was so beautiful.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out.
Hell no. Hell no. I don't agree with y'all picks. Y'all left out like 3 fights that should have been in there. That should have been like the top 3 to 5 fights, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next reaction. Peace out.